We're not supposed to hang up there. Mom, we're not supposed to hang up there. We're supposed to hang up there.
Hey, what's up, Riser?
No. No.
Hey, what's up, John? Kingston 1816, Lincoln Central, York, Rivendell, Joel, all kinds of people showing up. What are you guys up to? Doing great, bud. Hey, Rob, what's happening? Hey, Jeff, what's going on? Oh, Rivendell says hi.
Hi.
Oh, a bunch of people say hi now.
Hi.
Riser, Yorkshire.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi. Hi.
John's watching Home Alone. Got to at least once every year. Yeah, that was one of my favorites when I was little. Well, not little, but younger.
I can hardly see that.
Huh? That's the chat. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
I don't know if you've not watched Home Alone, have you? We'll have to watch that one. It's good. But what's everybody up to tonight? Hey, Steven. I am having trouble. Okay, what's going on? Hope you're feeling better. But I am having trouble with my scope. Okay, what says hello?
Hi.
I was going to show you guys a couple of finds I found, but I can't get my scope to come up on OBS. I don't know what's going on. It is showing in the sources, but it is not there. I really don't understand it. Hey, Ozarks. So, what's the weather like for everyone? Is there any chance of digging? It's actually not supposed to be, tomorrow's supposed to be rain, but not supposed to be too bad temperature-wise. I think Sunday's 50s. I don't know, I've never had a problem before, Rivendell. I don't get it. Cold and snowing for Nathan. Not good. It started out early this week at work. It was in the teens. But John's having a group hunt on Sunday.
Mama.
Awesome. Awesome to hear, Kay. What? Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, it's supposed to be fairly warm here Sunday. I think 52 for the high, so. Ooh, John, you're going to go hit a couple old cellar holes. That's awesome. That's not cool, okay, what?
You said I should do it.
This is driving me nuts. But anyways, as it gets colder out, I'll probably do, I'll metal detect when I can, but I'm not gonna do it in the freezing cold. As long as the shovel still breaks the ground, I'm okay with being outside. But once it freezes pretty good here, it'll be over for the season. Yes, Joel, OBS is free. Hey, Detector S. Detector S, did you send me your address? I don't think I ever got it. And I still have to get everybody's stuff out from last week. I plan on doing that early in the morning. But I don't think I got your email, Detector S. I'm going to throw my email up in chat one more time. There you have it. Be sure and send me your address, buddy. Joel had some nice ground to dig in today. That's awesome. It usually doesn't hard freeze here till about, I mean, it just depends on the year, but usually January. Hey, Paula. How you doing? Lincoln. What's going on? But, anyways, where I was going with, once it gets cold enough to, Paula's fantastic. That's always nice to hear. Once it gets too cold to, I'll check it out, Detector S. But once it gets too cold to detect anymore, I'll probably do a lot more coin roll hunting. I'm liking it a lot. It's fun. It's cheap. I mean, man, you can't get good coins any cheaper way than just digging through coins and finding them yourself. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys do it, but it's a treasure hunt. So it's kind of right along the same lines as detecting. It's just the thrill of the hunt. It's what I like about it, and I've got a decent little collection started. So I've always liked coins, but here recently, there's so many channels on YouTube that you can learn so much from about coins. And once you start learning more, I mean, for instance, I had no idea about different varieties. I mean, gosh, there's so many. It's crazy. People will inform you about websites that you can check out, read about the minting process, and once you start learning about the minting process, you start learning how different varieties are made. Gets you a little more interested in it. But I mean, I've learned so much in such a short amount of time. It's incredible. And then you can go out and start looking for these things yourself, I found all that silver. Yeah, she's back there, Paula. And I really wish my scope was working, because I dug through all the 172 silver halves I found last week. I started going through each one of them and ended up finding a really nice double die, 1964 double die, and I had a couple examples of some things that are really confusing when you're first starting. There's something called mechanical doubling or machine doubling. It's called by a different couple names, but I had a hard time with it at first. I couldn't distinguish between a true double die coin and mechanical doubling on a coin. And honestly, people would try to explain it to me, and I still didn't get it. What really made me understand it was, searching through coins and finding a couple. Once you find a double die, there's no mistaking it. I mean, it's obvious what it is, especially if you can get a coin that's not been heavily circulated. It's a lot easier to see on it, and they're just really cool. I also found in that group, I'm not sure what it is. It's either a triple die or it might even be the quadruple die variety on the 64. I need to research it a little more and find out for sure, but I was really wanting to show you guys this, and I can't get my scope to come up. It's driving me crazy. But I have a couple of good examples of mechanical doubling on a coin too. If you can see both of them side by side, you get a lot better idea of what you're looking for. But so yeah, as winter comes on and I can't get out as much and do as much detecting, I'll probably pick up coin roll hunting pretty heavy. It's really interesting. Like I said, it's just like metal detecting as far as the treasure hunt aspect. And once you start learning about varieties and different coins, you'll be able to go places. I know Charlie does this, Charlie Reiser. I do it. I'm sure a lot of the coin folks do it, but you go to pawn shops, you can go to coin shops. Yeah, I've heard that, Paula. I've heard that a lot. I've even heard some people speculating that because most of the 2000 or the NIFCs have a mintage of 2 million. Most of them. I mean, it varies a little, I think, but I've heard of a lot of people speculating that they might have minted quite a few more this year. I don't know. Coin roll hunt Chinese coins. You could get thousands and thousands to look through. Man, that'd be a whole nother ball game. But the coin knowledge will help you when you are detecting as well. I mean, if you dig up what is it? Like just say you dig a 16 Mercury dime. Is that the big one? Paul is on number 23 right now. The mint is putting them out big time.
Mom? Yes, you coming here?
Yeah, the 16, I think, Mercury dime, Say you dig one of those. The silver coins, you guys all know, they come out of the ground pretty nice. Yeah, 16D, yeah. See, John knows. He's a coin guy. But the silver coins can come out of the ground great. It just, they don't get the damage like a copper coin does, sitting in the ground over so many years. Even dug, that coin is going to be worth something. It's all about the key dates. A lot of them are about the mintage numbers on them. So if it's a low mint, and a lot of diggers know all this stuff, but some people don't. You might have a gem and you don't even know it. So, I mean, they kind of go hand in hand a little. But yeah, I really started learning about coins when I started metal detecting. It's not that I dug a particular coin or anything like that, and I just wanted to find out about it. It's just I felt like if I was going to be doing a lot of metal detecting, and you don't get a whole lot of info on the coins people dig on their videos. Sometimes you do, just depends on the person. But you get a lot of info on the relics, which I love too. That's nice. But I actually started watching some of the coin channels because I just wanted to learn more about it, So, where's the... I don't know where Oldies and Goodies is. He might be working. I think he works weekends, Rob. Joel wants to go to England. But my point being with the coins, if I know it's you're an official coin nerd now, we love you. I know you guys. It's hard to watch all the detecting videos and keep up with everything, but if you want to learn more about coins, if you don't have a vast knowledge on them, there are so many. I mean, don't hesitate. Just go on YouTube, and there are so many channels that put out good info, good content about coins. You will learn about them. Just check them out this winter when you're not doing anything. Expand your knowledge on the subject. It'll probably take a hold of you like it did me, and you'll probably start a small collection. But hey, Tim, I knew about silver coins. I knew about some of the older coins. My mom worked in a bank. She tried to get me into coins when I was young. I didn't really have the patience for it, or didn't really care to learn about it when I was real young. But now I wish I would have. It's not that I regret it or anything, but wish I would have listened to her a little more back then. But I'm catching up, so I just purchased my first coin off of eBay this week. I ended up buying a 3-cent nickel, and it wasn't until a few months ago that I even realized the U.S. Mint made a 3-cent nickel. But they're really neat. Oh yeah, that's very true, Paula. You guys can get on Facebook, YouTube Coin Community. I think it's actually YouTuber Coin Community is a page on Facebook. There's a lot of good, knowledgeable people in that group. It's a group, and you can ask your questions. Obviously do a little bit of research, but if you have a question about a coin you know nothing about, take some good pictures of it, put your question up there, and somebody's going to answer it, I guarantee it. So, YouTuber Coin Community. Hey, what's up, Amy? Blockhead. Saw some other people come in. Huntress Kimmy. Clodhopper Scott. What's going on, guys? Tin Cup. Yeah, we are going to play some poker tonight. Some of us are. I've got a poker tournament scheduled on PokerStars, so if anybody is interested in joining the group, just shoot me an email and I'll give you the instructions on how to get in it. We usually play on Friday nights, and here's my email. We usually play on Friday nights, and it's usually around 8:15, 8:30. I love playing poker. Yes, I've always loved Hold'em. I miss my live games from when we were in school. I think we played more poker than we did schoolwork. Hey, there's Lincoln coming through. He posted the link to the YouTuber coin community if you guys want to check it out on Facebook.
Mama, I started the train that won't work.
You have to have a truck, baby.
Joel, that's the great thing about playing online. You don't have to have a poker face. Yeah, Amy is a poker shark. Part-time. She cleans house when she comes on and plays.
Don't fix it. Don't fix it. I don't care. Stop.
Hang on. Okay.
Yeah, for next week's stream, I'm gonna work on trying to learn some more of this OBS stuff. Like to be able to link you guys to a good channel database where there's a lot of good educational videos about coins. It's where you really need to start. You need to learn about it first, and once you start learning about everything, like I said, it's just like metal detecting did with me. It just took a hold of me, and I had to do it for myself. I guess that's just how I am. I don't know. Oh, Rob. You're allergic to all metals. That's not good for a detector, Yorkshire. Not tomorrow, Tim. I think maybe Sunday. It's gonna be raining tomorrow. Oh, you got him? Awesome, Amy. Found him in the backyard. Did they just deliver him back there, or? Monday and Tuesday. Kimmy and Scott are going out. Oh, that's where you left them? Oh, that'll be cool, Tim. Good luck, bud. Hey, what's going on, Copperhead? How you doing, Chris? Doing good. How are you? Other than I'm starting to get a tickle in my throat. I hope I'm not getting sick. Chris is doing great. Cool. Good to hear, man. I'm going to try to work on this a bit here. I do not understand. Yeah, I know, Riser.
Okay.
I'm not looking forward to it, but we got a kindergartner, so
Compared to a big kid,
it's kind of inevitable every year.
let's measure two children. Not compared to a big kid.
Let's see here.
Not compared to a big kid. Not compared to a big kid.
Hmm. I don't get it.
And the real big kid has become a I found it.
Aha. There we go. Okay. I'll show you guys this real quick. Okay, what is violent? Close up of a piece of ham. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's gonna get a little. Hopefully, nobody gets woozy real easy. Okay. Okay. I don't have a pointy stick, but this is a double die. Can you guys see? Maybe this will work. Oh, we're zoomed way in. But at the bottom of the Y there, can you see how it looks like there are two of the same images doubled? That is a double die, a true double die. You can see it on the top of the Y too, if I get it in the right light. Let's see. Maybe down. Nope, I'm sorry. This is the tripled or the QDO, the quadruple die. There we go. Gosh dang it. You can see it best on the W on this one. You can see it on the E too. But right in there and right here on the middle of the W, see how it looks like it's stacked? That's actually tripling, at least tripling. When I've got it zoomed way in, you can, on the middle of the W there, you can kind of see what looks like 4 quadrupling. These are called serifs here, the very edge. I need a smaller pointy stick. Toothpick maybe would work better. But that's where you're going to notice your doubling or whatever the best. At least it is for me. And you have to get these under magnification almost. I mean, even on these $50 to see it. Look, you can see it pretty well on the U right there. But that's a variety. And it's this one is, like I said, a triple die or a quadruple die. It's hard to tell. If the coin's in a lot better shape, it's not worn down a lot, you're going to notice it a lot easier. But this is what I'm looking for, coin roll hunting. Stuff, you know, things of this nature. But that's a nice one. And I'm not sure, you know, I haven't done enough research to find a value on it. It's not going to be an outrageously high dollar coin or anything because I think they're pretty common. But, you know, it's going to be worth a nice little bit more than face value of the coin. You know, this is a 1964 Kennedy half, and on the Kennedy half dollars, the only 90% silver year was 1964. 65 through 70 was 40%. So, you know, it's got about half the content of silver content that this coin would have. But, you know, coin roll hunting, when you find 172 of them, I think I did the math on it all. That translated into 71 point some odd ounces of silver. So, I mean, that's not a bad, it's not a bad find there. I think the price of silver is somewhere around 14. Rivendell probably knows. He's probably checked it today. Paula says it's a $40 coin. That seems about right to me. That from the little that I did look on eBay, you know, you can go on eBay and look at the the items that have sold, and you're going to get a range. You're not going to get an exact figure. I mean, just depends who's bidding on that auction item and all that good stuff. You know, somebody really wants the coin, they might be willing to pay a little more than someone else. But you'll get a good idea, a good range of what they're going for, and you can kind of value it a little bit off that. But I was really happy to find this one. I'll show you guys the double die. You can see it at the bottom of the 4 there, kind of. No. But it's definitely the most prevalent on the We of Trust, the W and We and the U of Trust. It's where you can see it the best. So, you know, for paying 50 cents for that, like Paula said, it's about a $40 coin. I'm happy with it. I'll probably not get rid of it, but, you know, if you ever you ever need the money, it's there for you to get rid of. So I think this is the doubled. If I remember right, you can see it best on the Y in Liberty. FS103. Thank you, Paula. Then here is, yeah, this is the double die I found out of that bunch. You can see it really well on the Y. Top and bottom. Goodness. And this light, that actually almost looks tripled as well. That's interesting. There you can see the doubling on the bottom of the T. Show the Wii on this coin.
So first you have to start putting.
Yeah, you can. I think that's what where I actually first saw it. Can I zoom in, Lincoln? Yes, I think so. I'm not going to get too much closer because I'm about bottomed out here, but it's about as close as I can get, buddy. But you can see it real well right there on the W. Shows up on the bottom of the R real well too. The bottom of the 4 and the date. Bottom of that T and trust. Even the side of the T. The left side. Upper left side of the T. I can't get my stick in there even. But this is a nice one. Oh, look, you can see it on the bottom of the S. The top of the U. I was really happy. This was the first one I found, and I was really happy about it because it was the first time that I had for sure seen a definite double die, something that I could positively say was definitely a double die. Hey, what's up, Uber girl? But let's take a look over here. See if we can see it on in. I think yeah, you can see a little bit of the doubling on the top left serif on the I and on the top of the N, bottom of the N. You guys will get used to it. If you get a scope or whatever, or if you use a loop, I use a loop too. You can see it on the G there. But light makes a big difference. So, you know, sometimes you have to turn them in the light and get the light at a different angle to see some of this stuff. But like I said, I was really happy to find this one. And there are die markers. Let me get the other one out. I think this one has a die marker. I think it has a scratch. Yeah. It's really hard to see, but see if I can. There's a scratch that runs basically from the lips up to the bottom of his nose. You can kind of see it there with the light change. but it looks like it goes towards the front of his actual nostril down to the just outside the upper lip, and that's, I mean, those dye scratches, as small as they are, will help you when you start researching what double dye you've got. It'll help you identify it. Up here at Liberty, but you know, like I say, I had no idea what a double dye was until I started watching videos on it, and you find something like this in a coin roll and you get super excited. It's just like digging something out of the ground, and a great find out of the ground, you know. Sorry if anybody's getting sick. There you can kind of see the doubling on the L there a little bit. Hey, what's up, Mantic? Looking at the double dye. Doing my best with my limited knowledge here to try to explain to people what they're looking for. Yeah, I'll show an email with Mantic because I've learned a lot from his show. So what's a double dye? It's actually when the dye that they're using to mint the coin with, you need to learn a lot about the minting process. And Yorkshire, I'm still learning, but it's when there's actual doubling on the die. So every coin that they make from that particular die is going to look just like this one when it's minted. It's every one of them made from that die is going to have this doubling on it. So, you know, it just depends on, I think I heard someone say the other day that the average life of a die is around 1 million coins. So, you know, if they made 100 million coins, they used roughly 100 dies. It's not going to be exact like that every time, I doubt, but... Hey, what's up, Mike? What are you doing, bud? But yeah, a double die it's not like mechanical doubling, whereas when the die comes down and presses the coin, it can skip a little bit sometimes, and that'll create one way of creating your mechanical doubling there. This is actually, the doubling is on the die, so when they make the die, it's doubled like that. That's why every coin that's made with that die is going to end up looking like this. I more just wanted to show you guys some examples of it, and if it interests you at all, like I said, I had no idea about it until I started watching some coin videos. But if it interests you, get on and check some of this stuff out. Show the zoomed in as far as we can go on the either tripled or quadrupled die. See what Mantic thinks about this one. I can't, it's really hard for me to get good pictures of them and show people. So this is a little better way of doing it. I wish my scope had a little better resolution, but I'll probably plan on upgrading that at some point too. See there. There on the left, I don't know. I can't decipher. It's a D, Mantic 64D. I just can't tell. I believe the dye markers that I was looking at the other night when I was trying to identify it, they were the same for the triple dye and the quadruple dye. Let's look at that. Straight G or flare G. I believe this is a flare G.
Just like my hands when they are.
The light's really bad on it. Is that the flare G, Shay?
Yeah, but don't we want to do something else? Make something, alright? I don't know.
Yeah, I believe so, yep. Hey, B3. Hey, have a good night, buddy. But yeah, just trying to give you guys an example of what you're looking for when you're talking about double dyes, you know. Until I had seen one, I was having a lot of trouble with it. Try to turn this around. I'm zoomed in so far, just the littlest, smallest movement makes a huge difference here. It's not showing up as well. Yes, I can start with the L, Shay. Okay. Let me get it oriented right here. Okay, there's the L.
Dad's done. Nighttime done.
You can kind of see splits there on the bottom left of the eye, it looks like. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tomcat Digs It All had a nice find. We'll be waiting for it, Freddy. There's the E. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of doubling or anything on the Liberty letters, I guess. I don't know. The eye kind of looked like it, but that could have just been an illusion. And there's the Y. what's going on, DK? We're looking at some coins tonight, bud. Hanging out, looking at some coins. Let's go over here to in. How you doing, DK? It's tough to see on In God. But once you get over to the We Trust, it's like bammo. There it is. And that W is what caught my eye to begin with. Gosh dang it. Honestly, at the very beginning when I was first looking at this one, I thought it was just like a messed up, smushed, some damage up there until I zoomed in a little closer. Yeah, it's there in the D. It's hard to see, but you can see it. Kind of looks blurry, but it's definitely there. I don't know. What do you think, Shay? Does it look like there's 4 splits on the W or not? It's just when you get it in the right light, sometimes it just looks a little bit like it. Hey, we'll see you later, Lincoln. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Thanks for being here. You can see it in the W and in the E really well. Get over here, the top of the U. You get the S in the right light, you can see it well there too, and on that T. And let me see. I think it's right in here. I didn't realize what time it was. 7:53. I think it was one of these. I pulled out a couple of coins with some mechanical doubling on them. I hope it's these two. I was just wanting to kind of show the difference. Let me get. I don't know that it's these two coins here. Yes, I can. The hair behind the ear on the 64D. Nope, it wasn't this one. I was thinking it was, but hell, I had a couple there. Okay. Oop, shit. Shoot. Let me get it zoom back in. I don't think this one had the RPM. That D looks pretty good, doesn't it? I didn't really probably get zoomed in a little better, but I didn't really think there was much with that D. I did find one that looked like it had maybe had an RPM on it, but those RPMs are really hard for me to see. Let me show you the hair behind the ear. If you want, I can flip this back over here in a second and zoom in closer.
Mom,
Yeah, I will.
can I let it go? It keeps
Are
going.
you wanting to see the that triple die? That's the one you're wanting to see, right, Mantic?
It keeps going.
I'll fix it.
I don't know if the less light helps there, or having the LEDs on. All right. And the light just messes with the hair. It's hard. What exactly are you looking for on the hair behind the ear, Shay? Just out of curiosity. Oh, on the hair. Yeah, that's going to be tough to see with my scope. Well, let's get a little closer. I don't know. Right here. That's what it looked like to me in the right light. You're talking about right there, aren't you? It looks like a little doubling, at least, in the hair back there on the back of the head. Yeah, up there too. Maybe a little. Yeah, definitely a little bit up there. The top. You can see it real good on that. And you can see it in his cowlick and everything. That's cool. It's just like that's what we were saying earlier with the light, you know. This is the LED lights on the scope. I've also got a lamp on, and that's when you can see the doubling in the hair better. You turn the LEDs completely off, or at least I can. I don't know about you guys. I said cowlick. Yeah, you can still see it there with the LEDs on, but I was seeing it a lot better with them off. Man, it's all over. I hadn't even noticed that. That's awesome. Your looks pretty good, though. But let me flip it back over before I get off here, Shay. And I think Mike's going on pretty soon, so I don't want to spend too much time, but I'm going to try to get as close as I can to the mint mark for you. Get her focused. Oh yeah, maybe. Does it look like it on the bottom? I don't know. It looks like maybe just a little damage. Looks a little smushed or something. That's why I say it's hard for me to see those. But it looks kind of like it's split down there. I wouldn't be able to tell like a rotation or anything. I don't know. Cow tipping, not cow licking, huh, Charlie? I think I told you guys my cow tipping story. It was all fun and games at midnight in a giant pasture until we ran into a horse. I can try to turn that for you, see if you can see anything. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think about that. Can I show you the NI and United? Yeah, that die gouge. It's there. I know it's sideways, but you should be able to see it pretty well. When you turn it this way and get it in the light, it kind of disappears, but it's definitely there. You can actually see that with the naked eye. There's probably the best view of it. Oh boy, he says. 4 of the day. Yes, sir. Ah. Hey guys, Mike is on. He's got his Friday night stream. I'm going to stay on here for just a minute, but I think I've got Shay pretty interested now. You guys feel free to head on over there. Is that a good enough shot of it? Show the lips. You looking for the scratch, I think? It's really hard to pick up. It's really faint, but it is. Is that what you're looking for, Shay? The scratch? The eye scratch? I think I know what you're looking for, but I'm not 100% positive. Hey, I'll be over there in just a minute, Joel. No problem. There it kind of shows up, I think. Yeah, for 005. I can't remember. I think I saw it better with the loop. There it is. There you can see it, can't you? It's like I said, it's really faint, but see if I can keep turning it and get it. Gosh, I just... I don't know. Are you thinking you're seeing it? Let me try to turn it completely 180. Does that help? I think that's it right there. But like I said, oh, barely. I've got barely just a little light left in it, or life. It wasn't working yesterday. I don't know what the deal was. My scope's down so close I can't hardly get the light in there anyway. Gosh darn it. I got a battery around here somewhere. Here, let me just try my phone. Might do it. Just trying to shine through the guard. I think Amy took hers off. Maybe I should take mine off. Yeah, I just can't get the light right. I'm pretty sure it's there. Maybe later stage. Yeah, it definitely, the picture I saw. There you go. Isn't that the scratch right there, Shay? I don't know. Yeah, it does seem to have everything else. But I think that's it right there. I think that was I just think it's like really, really light. I don't know, I could be wrong. But I was wanting to send this along with the others if you wanted, so you could get, yeah. It's just super hard to see. But I was gonna send it along and let you examine it and take pictures if you wanted to when I send the other ones. But yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll definitely send it with the other one, Shay. And I'm gonna go to the post office tomorrow. I'm gonna see about all that, and I might just go ahead and send them. If I don't know. I don't know, flat rate. Look, there you can see it plain as day. What the heck? That's hilarious. But all right, bud. Well, good luck, and thank you all for coming and hanging out. Mike Lyman, Detector S, if you're still here. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. But let's get over and give Mike some support. So, I'll get with you here tomorrow, Shay. Let you know what's going on. But see y'all later.